What's up, y'all? What's up? My name is Ree. Welcome back to my channel, Transformation Academy. And I specialize in transformation. I help people all over the world transform their lives. I, for one, have been through many transformation. God has delivered me through a lot of different things in my life and has qualified me and anointed me and appointed me to be able to help people transform their lives. So that's what this channel is for. That's what this platform is for, is so we can grow and learn together how to become the best and truest version of ourselves. Y'all, today I just want to talk to y'all about pursuit. Like, whether you know it or whether you don't know it, we're all out here. Every individual, every soul is in pursuit of something. It's genetically how we're designed. It's spiritually how we're designed. God has equipped us with a desire for pursuit. But see, the problem, pursuit only becomes a problem when our object of pursuit is not in alignment with God. The things that we're pursuing is not in alignment with God. So part of the reason why scripture talks about seeking first the kingdom and then everything else to be added, it's giving you the principle and the formula behind how to prioritize this desire that we have innately to pursue. So it's not saying don't pursue. It's just putting in perspective what we're supposed to be pursuing first, and then it'll allow us and everything else to fall into place. So, for instance, with me in my own life, I pursued many things. I pursued degrees. I have several degrees. I pursued marriage. I pursued relationships, like with the wrong intent. Not to say that having those things are wrong. It's just that when your pursuits are out of priority, meaning you're not seeking God for the purpose of all of those things, then you can become consumed and over consumed with those desires. And those desires can eventually become your God. And that's when it turns into idolatry, and we're no longer doing these things for the purpose of God. Some more other things I pursued was a business. I had a business. Now, that's not to say these things are wrong, right? But the business was the final straw for me. I finally reached a point in my life where I was like, I'm tired of pursuing things and feeling once I've obtained them that I still feel empty. It took me quite a while to learn that lesson, the hard way. I'm not even going to say the hard way. I just learned it. And that's what it takes. It takes for us to, in this life, to really sit and reflect on our decisions, sit and reflect on the things that we do and why we do it. Like, we just got to sit with ourselves and really try to get an understanding as to why we're doing what we're doing or why we did what we did. And once we become real with ourselves and we start to answer ourselves giving ourselves a real and true answer, then we will start to come to the realization that why we did it wasn't really what we were looking for, wasn't going to be in the end result anyway. You ever do something, reach a goal, and you still feel empty? You ever reach whatever level you thought you thought your happiness would be in, and you're still left with feeling unfulfilled? That's what that's like. That's exactly what that's like. Like, God will allow you to, because we're designed in a way to create and manifest and do the things that we're allowed to do. Like, we're like him. He's a creator and we're made like him. So we're his creation, but we're allowed to, we're able to create also. And y'all, it's the reason why he talks about the greatest commandment being love God with all of your heart, soul, and mind. And then out of that same love your neighbor as you love yourself. But that is the first and greatest commandment. What is that saying? What is that saying? That's putting into priority him, seeking him, loving him. If the things that we're looking for, if we just were to shift it and put our eyes, fix our sight and our heart's desire on him and what he wants from us, then what we're looking for in those things will actually come into fruition. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not, when you start to get really real with yourself, we're not looking for the things we think we're looking for. Like, if you're chasing money, right? If you're pursuing money, a bunch of money, what you're actually something you may be thinking you're looking for is happiness, being able to, now, not to say that money allows you to do certain things. You have to put things in perspective. And that's exactly what that scripture is like revealing to me. It's like, once you put things in priority, in the proper position, in the proper place, everything else will fall in line, meaning everything else has a position. Everything else has a perspective. And I don't have to do things outside of my character. I don't have to do anything outside of who I am. I don't have to be anything other than God created me to be in order to obtain these things, because it will be added to me. It will be added to me. And this is coming from somebody who I was a go-getter. I'm still like, I'm very goal-oriented, right? I just don't associate myself with the terms like most people do. Like, they would call me ambitious or a go-getter or goal-oriented. Like, those things, yes, but it's very much, I have a very much deeper meaning and a deeper purpose for the things that I go after now. It's like, I'm not leaving my position to chase after the things that I think will bring me what I'm looking for. Everything I'm looking for is going to be found in God. Everything I'm looking for is going to be found in God and being who he created me to be. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. And I just want to encourage people, those that are listening, especially if you know, like those of us who have greatness in us, we know we got a heavy calling on our life. And let me just say this, those of us who are chosen and who are definitely called for greatness, 9 times out of 10, we're facing some heavy warfare. We're facing some heavy like battles in our mind and attacks, because the enemy knows what God put in us. The enemy knows like who we are. It's just us who don't, or who've been sleeping on us. And this is the wake-up call. Like, this is the wake-up call. Get your purpose in priority. Get your reasonings in priority. And how do you do that? You get with God. and you allow him to speak to you. Good morning. Good. You allow him to speak to you, confirm things to you, and show you. And he will. And he will. And he will. And then once he reveals those things to you, you work on your belief. You work on your belief. You work on, how do you work on your belief? You get to it. You get the work. You just get busy in it somehow, some way. Like, you get started with what you have. You get started with what you have, and little by little, more and more, he will add to that, and he will confirm it, and he will, a butterfly, y'all. I love butterflies. He will just be what he needs, what you need him to be, the provision that you need. Man, I pray that this message is blessing somebody. I pray that this is exactly what somebody needed to hear to get activated. It's you. Let me just say this. You're so close. Like, you ever find yourself on path after path, track after track, making decision after decision, and it feels like you're on the right path, but you're still not getting that satisfaction, the satisfying of your thirst or hunger like you're looking for. You're close. I'm telling you, I'm trying to get this glare out of it. You're close. You're close. You're so close. I'm telling you, it's like once I got in agreement with God, with my purpose, God started showing me how close I was with every decision that I made, with every path that I found myself on. Like, there were like remnants and traces of where actually he wanted me, but I was just off. And what put me just 90 degrees, 35 degrees on the right track, like in the right direction, was just when I stopped thinking that I knew, and I started saying, I don't know. God, I need you to show me. And I did that with everything, every decision that I'm making. And then I believed him for it. And I believe that's you. I believe that's you. If you're listening to this, I believe it's you, and it will happen for you. You're so close. You're so close. You are so close. All right. I love y'all. I pray this message blesses somebody. Share it out if you know somebody that is also in pursuit of their calling, their purpose, their life. Like, you see the greatness in them as well. All right. And I will talk to y'all soon. Happy Friday. Happy July 19th, y'all. We 19 days into this challenge. All right. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon.